Hi, time for the finale of me not wanting to start a new Let's Play right now, so I play 3 random Genesis, Super Nintendo era games that are vaguely related to cartoons, which is unintentional, that you can beat in like an hour or so. Um, I gotta pick a better name for this series or whatever. This is the last one for now. Partially because I can't think of any more, but partially because I don't need any more slots filled. Um, this is Mickey. I think it is just called Castle of Illusion, and it is not called like Mickey Mouse's Castle of Illusion or something. But I don't know. I think it's just Castle of Illusion. I might be Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. I don't know anymore. Say it with me now. This is a basic ass platformer that you can beat in an hour that I vaguely know how to beat. So I'm decided to do it. I guess I usually, when I play something like this, I usually talk about my history with this, but there is no history with this. This is like, I think my second total playthrough of this game. Maybe my third. I did a test, no third, because I did a test run a week or two ago, and then, fucking mushrooms. I did a test run like a week or two ago, and before that I beat it years before and or whatever. As for Mickey Mouse in general, I have no history with this motherfucker because I never really interacted with Mickey Mouse stuff specifically or whatever. I watched the Goofy movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's nostalgic as hell. He's barely in that. I watched a bit of the Unhinged 2013 Mickey Mouse cartoon. I think it was 2013. Might have been 2012. I don't know years that well. And then I played Kingdom Hearts. That's about it. I gotta learn to save state because I remember... I think this is one of those games where you get a game over, you start the whole game over. So I'm actually going to save state. How do I save state on a... There we go. And yes, I did ask how to save state on a Sega Genesis. Even though, like, however many weeks... Oh, come on. Even though not too long ago at all, we played through a Genesis game with Hellfire Saga or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember these things. I barely play Genesis games. Come on. Look how I always love how choppy this kind of thing looks. Like it looks slightly like choppy, and that's always funny to me. Good, I made that. God, but yeah. I watched the 2013 cartoon or whatever. I didn't watch much else. I don't really have much connection to Michael Rat or whatever. Okay. I remember this being a bit of a bitch. So I'm gonna save state. In terms of what I've been doing lately, I guess, I started Kingdom Hearts 2 because I started Kingdom Hearts... Well, I didn't start Kingdom Hearts 2. I am continuing a profile on Kingdom Hearts 2 that I started ages ago. And by ages, I mean a few months. Fuck. What? I jumped on that... I jumped on that spider, right? You guys will vouch for me that I jumped on that spider? You better. We're all friends here. Do I jump down there to get the power up, or do I jump... I don't think I need the power up. I think the power up just gives you health. Again, I'm not well versed in this game. I don't remember much of anything. I don't want to save state on every screen, but it will make the process smoother and faster, I feel. So I'll save state on every screen. At least on most screens. I actually might need those apples because there's a boss coming up. And there might be something else up here. I have kind of played the remake. I played bits of the remake. It does the thing that platformers I don't like do, where it's like, this game is unbelievably short. Let's pad it out by making them play the same levels on a loop again and again, where like, beat the level, now beat it again while collecting all of this, now beat it again. Dude, I forgot the hit detection in this game is kind of wonky. Now beat the entire game, like the entire level again, but under a time limit. Now beat it again with like, you know, that kind of thing. It's just padding to me, and it's like, I actually kind of want that power up. It's padding to me, and I don't usually like it. Just like the other ones, the other games, this will from my point of view, this would probably be split into 2 parts. From your point of view, it probably won't be. I don't know. This game is really short. I think this might be the shortest of the 3 that I'm doing, or whatever. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think it is. Wait, that's why I came up, right? So I want to go down here. I just wasted like 4 apples, dude. I need those. This is ridiculous. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2. I started a playthrough of it and just didn't get that far. But now I'm actually playing through it. Or whatever, like I'm finishing the playthrough. Because, I don't know, I gave up on Sonic X Shadow Generations. And then I need something to replace it. I didn't want to do another. I want variety. I'm trying to get more variety in my fucking video game repertoire or whatever. Like, I don't want to do Tomb Raider 2 right now, which is the next thing I want to do on my own personal time. And I don't want to, I don't know. It's the one thing that we have that I feel like playing at present moment. Especially because I don't have, the Steam Deck's weird because my partner uses it more often now. I did start Superstar Saga, but I'll get back on that in a bit. So Kingdom Hearts 2. Intro's just as overly long as I remember. It's like 5 hours. It's weird because like the time you spend in Kingdom Hearts 2's intro is the length of some games in their entirety that I have Let's Played. Like I feel like Chameleon Twist, like my Let's Play of Chameleon Twist, which is, I don't remember how many episodes. I think that, I don't know actually, because Chameleon Twist was 7 hours, or like, I think it's around that. I'd say you can watch my entire Chameleon Twist playthrough, or whatever, before finishing the Kingdom Hearts 2 intro. It's just crazy. It's not, it doesn't feel as bad because it's a lot of cutscene and a lot of it doesn't feel like a tutorial. But like, it still is not, they could have condensed it a little bit. What's weird is Kingdom Hearts 3 has the opposite issue where it just fucking throws you into that shit. It just instantly throws you in and it's like, I actually would love, this is the end of an era. This is the end of like this arc of Kingdom Hearts with 3 or whatever. It would have been nice to have like a more slow intro to, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 has issues. I still think it's a good game. I know some people don't. Fuck. I don't think those guys respawn, right? I don't think we have to go over here. No, we do. Or I don't know if we do have to, but we can. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh. I like that I perfectly landed on the fucking dude. Come on. Okay. What? Okay. But how did that count as getting the hitbox in this goddamn game? This goddamn game. Sometimes, I forgot how hard it is to get into Kingdom Hearts 2. Like Kingdom Hearts 1 is kind of basic, and I like it for that. Kingdom Hearts 2 is way more complex and way more involved, which is great, and I know that's what a lot of people love about it, that it is so in-depth, involved, varied, and so on. But that can make it hard to, like, get into on a repeat playthrough. Because I've beaten Kingdom Hearts 2 before, like, twice. I forgot that, like, how hard it is to get into. There's so much shit you have to know, and there's so much shit you have to... It's not beginner-friendly, basically. Which is, I think, a slight... I want to say a design flaw because, like, it's a Disney... It's still a kid's game at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be a kid-friendly game. Kingdom Hearts, speaking of that, I'm probably going to get into a thing about kids games and Kingdom Hearts soon. But, in this playthrough. But, I don't know. It's very complicated. I'm getting the hang of things again. It's just tricky to get the... It's tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time. Or something. I don't know. It's tricky to get back into Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 1 is more pick up and play friendly, I feel. I also feel like Destiny Islands feels like a better intro than Twilight Town. But I understand that, like, Twilight Town is cool. And I love what they do with Roxas. But I think in terms of gameplay... Destiny Islands feels a bit better. Or whatever, it doesn't feel like it's overly long, even though I think it might be I'd say Destiny Islands is shorter, right? Like Destiny Islands is like an hour or so, and Twilight Town is like 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. It's like multiple hours. You can jump on these things to kill it. It's just not being kind to the mouse man. I don't like vertical levels. The issue is I don't want to save state again because I feel like it's cheap, but I also don't want to, like, you know, waste your guys' time by like, oh, now I have to, you know, play through the entire level again or whatever, either on screen or on my own. I don't think points do anything, for the record. I don't, at least I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they don't. That's the end of that level. Let me actually move. Okay. I kept getting scared that part of the screen was getting cut off, but I don't think it is. It just is weird. I don't know. Save state. Goodness. So jump is on circle for me for this game, and that's just hard for me to get used to. I don't know. I could change it, but also on my first playthrough, I didn't know that you could break these, so I was just like, I don't see what I can do, and I just like wandered around looking for something else. It's not that bad because there's no they do the good tutorial thing where there's no risk. It's not like if you don't do it in time, you're gonna die, or you don't have to deal with like an enemy. There's like that one flying guy, but that was kind of nothing in terms of enemies or whatever. God dang it. That's gonna come out that. Oh, I don't even have to. Oh, what? I didn't know about that. You learned something new. Is there anything over here? Probably not. Okay. Let's see if I can take these guys out. Yeah. I keep forgetting to use the projectile. I don't think I used the projectiles much at all in my last playthrough, or whatever, my practice run of this. I'm gonna fix that, where I'm actually gonna fucking use. I hate the jelly stuff because like that's about how you can jump, but you have to deal with actual enemies. I don't know. If you just stay still, you should be able to. I don't know how I got hit, but also hit them. Okay. I'm gonna save state here because I don't want to deal with all of that again. I don't know what these bags do. I assume they're important. God, what was I talking about? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. It's hard to get back to. It's a bit harder than I remember, honestly. I forgot about the trap. If you kill those clowns from outer space. Sorry, I bumped my mic. If you kill the clowns, they fucking turn into unicycle and ruin your day. I forgot about that. So you want to jump on them, not... That's fine. That's fine. He can't hurt me. You just want to jump over them. You can jump on the unicycle to kill them, or whatever. It's just... I feel like that's more trouble than it's worth. You don't get anything for killing enemies. And in a lot of areas, you can just skip all the enemies with no detriment or downside or anything. I guess the only downside is I think if you do fall down there, you do have to deal with them again. But it's not that big of a deal. Was there no boss for the forest area? I thought the forest area had some form of a boss. Guess not. Speaking of, I think we're at the boss of this. Oh no, we're not at the boss. We're at a fucking flippy floppy shit level. I've talked about it before. I hate anti-gravity. I hate flipping levels upside down or sideways. I can't stand that shit. It fucks with my sense of movement, and I don't like it. And it's one of those things where it's inconsistent or whatever. Like sometimes they reverse your controls, sometimes they don't. Sometimes like I forget to go up here and get these first before I go back. Sometimes I still question if points do anything, and then I'm like, they might give you continues, but I've never gotten a game over in this game because I've only ever played it with save states. And then like sometimes, I don't know, I'm being dumb. Wait, why'd I do that? I'm like, I'll jump on that enemy. And it's like, no, you idiot. You don't need that. I think the stars heal you, now that I think about it. I remembered what they did at last. This should kill them all, yeah. End of the level should come up. It's not that bad in this case. Like, this is not that bad of a level. I'm just biased to hating, like, levels that flip around and change shit like that all the time. I'm just biased. I hate that shit. I think I want to go up here, right? Evidently not, but I mean, I have 30 of these I have 30 ammunition. I should be fine. I'm going to say stay here because I'm pretty sure I go in here and a boss happens. At least I'm pretty sure. Yes. I remember this boss not being that bad. Like me being able to brute force this boss or whatever. Yeah, you just kind of... Oh, there's slowdown for some reason. You just kind of... Why is there slowdown? This is a Genesis game. Fuck. You stall until he spits these out, and then you can hit the top of his head. Fuck. I messed up. It's fine. It's hard for me to tell. Does he have a certain number of jumps? Like, does he, like, is it always, like, 2 or something? Loading state. Also, I have a Discord message. I need to go check that. I'll be right back. It was somebody asking me a fucking Family Guy question. I've been rewatching in the background while I worked on scripts for the upcoming TCG channel videos, and someone asked me a question about fucking lore, and I hate that I was able to instantly answer. It was like, what episode does this happen? Or something, and it was like, oh, that was like season 8, episode 6 or something. I don't know. I'm in too deep. I'm on like season 12. I needed something. I don't know if I'm getting older, but I used to watch like shows that I super cared about, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Supernatural and Doctor Who and stuff in the background while I did shit, while I worked on stuff. As I get older, that's harder to do. Where with shows where you have to actually pay attention, much like how I need to pay attention to this game so I don't die to the first boss a million times. It's getting harder to watch shows where you have to pay more attention, like action shows and like horror stuff and stuff like that. It's easier to pay attention to like sitcoms and stuff like that. I don't know. So I've mostly been like, I can't watch like Supernatural or Buffy while I do other shit anymore. It's just I can't focus as much or whatever. So I need to do something, and it's like, I don't know. It was either Simpsons or Family Guy. I'm not a huge... I don't know, like... I don't know how to word this. I like The Simpsons. I have not seen most of The Simpsons. You know what I mean? And, like, I feel like it's more of a ordeal. Like, it would take longer, so I picked the shorter show. I don't know. Okay, no. Okay. We're still good. I think I only have to hit him one more time. I think this is the last hit. Right? Yeah, level done. We did it. We win. If this was a sane person's Let's Play, this would be where I end the first episode. But I mean, we're like a third through the game, I think. So this actually might not be by far the shortest of the 3 or whatever. Because I think there's 7 levels? No, there's like... It's weird. I think there is something up with this game in terms of like... They say there's 7 crystals, but I think there's only 4 or 5 levels. And I'm pretty sure you just like... In the final level, you get like 3 or 4 crystals. It's weird. Oh boy, more mushroom recolors. Again, why did that... This game has a bad hitbox. There's something up with its hitbox, and it's bugging me because I don't like bad hitboxes. I just don't. I don't think anyone likes bad... Does anybody like bad hitboxes? I don't know. I'm sure there's some person out there that likes bad hitboxes for no reason, for some reason. They're probably just a control. I don't know. I don't want to be mean to people. Fuck. Okay. Goodness. But yeah, Family Guy. I guess I can talk about that. It's not nearly as bad as people, or is it? I don't know, because I still think old Family Guy up until like... I actually do want to cross that, because in my last playthrough, I fell down that water, and I never really got to see what was over here. There might be something cool. It might be a shortcut, or it might be like a side area. Oh, it's nothing. It's just... Okay, for some reason, I was stuck, and I thought like, if you get in... I just wasted one of the... I just wasted both of the health pickups I just got. What was the point of that? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think old Family Guy up until... I have to reload the save state. Do I cutting back to where I was? I guess no. I actually don't need to because I don't know. It was right here. Let's get that health because holy hell. That is health, right? I think so. Let's see. Is it health? Yes. Because I don't pay attention to these things. My partner makes fun of me for it all the time. Where, like right now, I can't look at the bottom part of the screen where like the stats are, like my health and my items and my score and my lives. I just can't. Like, I can only see Mickey and like a bit around him. I don't have any peripheral vision. I hate those fish, man. Isn't this back to where we were? Oh, I don't remember this being like this. I'm probably dumb. That was lucky. Oh, you just have to lure it over here. Oh my god. You can't throw... even if I had projectiles, I don't think you can throw them in the water. You can't jump out of the water. What the hell do I do? I guess I have to go back. Okay, I need to think about this as a smart person. I also need to realize that there's fucking a plane above us and it's making loud noises like planes do. And it's ruining... This is gonna ruin the tour. Or some shit. I don't know. Is that still a meme? That was a meme for like 5 seconds last year, right? I don't even know if people knew. I don't know if people even know what I'm talking about. Oh, God. I think I have to go back, right? So I have to play this, right? I'm going to save state. And then I have to go like this, because I think I might have to jump down here. Possibly. No, because that's... I have to go farther back than where I was. One of these is a... Actually, I might not even need the fish to jump on for those because I think there's like a platform down here, but whatever. I just need to be patient. Is it down here? Yes. This might be where I have to go. Last time I did this like a week ago for the test playthrough. I got lucky and I just kind of fell down there and instantly made it, and it was like, oh, okay. Let's save state here. I don't know when I'm gonna take my break because I'm going without an energy drink for you guys. Like, I have an energy drink in the fridge and I usually wait until around this time of the day to have it so that my sleep schedule can stay the same. And it's in there, and I'm like, no, I'll wait until after. I'll have that as my reward for recording the Let's Play. Or whatever. Because I was going to record this yesterday, but I put it off because I wasn't feeling too great. Because stupid cat fucking kept me up all night, and then they woke me up in the morning after like 3 hours of sleep. And then I died, which is fun. And then like I got fed up. And I refilled the cat's food bowl and water bowl, and then I kicked him out of the room, right? And I put heavy stuff in front of the door so that he couldn't open it, because even if we close our door, the motherfucker can open it. I think it's an issue with our door, not that our cat is a genius or something. He's kind of a dummy. But he opened the fucking door, and like, so I put something heavy in front of it, in front of the door, so that wouldn't happen. And then he still somehow got in. He got in somehow. Like, he woke me up and the door was open and the heavy thing was to the side. And I'm like, how did you do that, dude? Because I'm angry. Because I'm so fucking tired. I think the waterfalls only come down once and I don't have to wait. Also, yeah, like, I don't know, he got in and it pissed me off. And I was on like no hours of sleep yesterday. And I'm like, I can't Let's Play like this. I can't Let's Play when I could barely form sentences. But, and then, like, I was tired at like 6 or 7 p.m. and I'm the type, I don't know, I didn't want to take a nap because I would sleep for like an hour and that would throw my sleep schedule off, and it was just kind of annoying. So I don't know, I dealt with it. I managed to keep him out this time though. I forgot about this level. You want to like go fast. So I want to go like this, that way I can just walk off and platform. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't even remember what I was going to talk about yesterday, and it sucks. Because I was going to, in the middle of talking about my fucking cat issues, I was going to say something, but it was like, what was I going to say? I don't even remember. Okay, I'm going to wait here. And then it's going to go down? Fuck. I'm going to say stay here so I don't have to redo all this. Go down. Okay. What the hell? I don't have any oh, I do have projectiles. Again, I can't see. I can't see the bottom of the screen at any given time. It's just because my peripheral vision stinks. That bugs me. There was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, I remember now. It's a weird, it's just a, I know people are probably gonna, I don't know if people are gonna point this out. It's something that's so not worth pointing out. But like, I guess. Fuck. Load state. It's unintentional that I happen to be Let's Playing like 3 Disney games right now. There's no intention to that. I'm not like in a Disney mood. It just so happens that the games that are like an hour long that I know that I can beat happen to be like Mickey Mouse games. And okay, I remember that being a bit tricky to get into because of the curved shit. I believe boss time. Yes. I remember this boss not being that bad. Like, I remember kind of cheesing this boss. That was it. You just like... You just have to hit these like merman things. But like, you can just throw a projectile at them. So you just kind of... You kind of wait and you're just going to get it. Like... There, the boss is done. I don't know. That was kind of a nothing boss. I got hit like 5 times and still made it. I did not get hit like 5 times. I got hit like 2 or 3 times. We're about halfway through the game, I think. Yeah, we're about halfway through the game. And we're about 28 minutes in. But, here's the thing. I have to record this before my partner gets home. Because I'm using their mic and I'm using the living room. Which is why, if you notice echoey audio, it's because the living room's echoey. I don't know if I can take a break, right? Because I don't know if I have enough time to take a break. Because I usually take like an hour break, but then it'll be like 5 p.m. and I won't have enough time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep going. Shit. I want that energy drink. Let's save state. I remember this level being weird. First off, the A's can go... Suck an A? I don't know. These A's can go suck a P. Because they're letters? I don't know how to handle them because I don't have projectiles. And they just kind of jump around all the... Like, I don't know how to deal with that. They just drain your health instantly. And you can't possibly have projectiles at that point. I'm at near full health. I don't... Do I just wait? I don't think they come if you wait. I sometimes can get them to do that. Where, like, I jump early enough and land on them. But I can't get that done consistently. But I guess I just did get it done consistently. I'm actually save stating here. Sorry about that cut. I'm actually save stating here so that, I don't have to deal with the A's again. This level's weird. Yeah, I remember. Like, you go to you're in a library, and then you go to a food level for, like, 2 seconds. Also, I didn't know this when I first played this game. You can just stand on these. Like, they don't go down enough to drown you. I feel like that is not conveyed well enough to the player. Because I thought this seemed ridiculous. A mouse in a world of candy? That's fucking ridiculous. I'm actually gonna load this state because I lost so much health there. But I thought it was kind of ridiculous. Like, how do I jump on those dolphins while worrying about staying on these platforms only when they're poking out and only when they're like out for a millisecond? I don't understand. And it's like, you don't need to worry about that. You can just... The dolphins are still kind of tricky because they go against... Fuck. I feel like the dolphins would be fine if it wasn't for that part where like they kind of overlap the platform in between them. Like, that's the one part that I feel is unfair about the gummy bear dolphins. Are they still gummy bears if they're dolphins? I think they're just gummy dolphins, right? Like, they're not gummy bears. They're gummy dolphins. Okay. We're almost there. But yeah, the main thing I wanted to talk about is, like, there's two things, I guess. But I guess I can get back to on the thing. It's just, it's an unrelated coincidence that I'm playing through 3 Disney games right now. Because I wanted to do a 3D platformer, and I'm like... It's been a minute since I played Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. It's been a minute since I died painfully. It's been a minute since I realized I have to redo that entire section and I'm going to cut until I get back to where I was. Once again, I'm going to save state here because I'm kind of tired of this. Kind of tired of this section. Once again, Jira gets stuck on something and dies a million times. Stops recording to get back to where he was and then gets back to where he was on the first try without getting hit a single time perfectly. And it's like, oh. I just gotta be patient because I can wait. I don't need to get all these apples. I have 6. 6 is enough. Yeah, you just get a crystal here. And then it's like, yeah, there's like 4 rooms in this library. This library, as it goes on, you just get a bunch of crystals in this level for no reason. I would not be surprised if, like, they wanted 7 crystals for a rainbow theme or whatever. And then they realized they don't have enough time to do 7 levels. So they just put 7 collectibles in, like, barely any levels, you know what I mean? In, like, 3 or 4 levels. Because I think this is the penultimate level. Like, I think after this, there's only 1 level. Because this is level 5? 4? Caterpillars can be bad. Let's save state just in case. Yeah, it is just a coincidence that I happen to be playing through a bunch of Disney things. I don't know. I didn't intend it. I just so happen to be Let's Playing a Pixar game because I'm like, what's a simple short platformer I can do that doesn't take a lot of taxing on my mind or whatever? And it's Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Because Halloween drained me and I need it. I should talk about this in the fucking... Oh, that's another one of the levels, yeah. I remember this being nothing. And me already getting hit. Let's load the state. Yeah, Halloween kind of took a lot out of me. And there's also that, like, by the time I finished all the Halloween videos, it was, like, September. And not even, like, late September. So it was just, like, a month of not really having to record anything. Or whatever, you know? So it was like, oh, I need to get back in the swing of things with an easy game. Especially because, like I mentioned in Toy Story, I think, the next Let's Play is going to be... The first Let's Play of 2026 is going to be like an unless things go wrong, it's going to be like an RPG that's probably going to have, like, hour-long episodes, and I need to get used to that. I need to get used to talking for, like, an hour. And the thing is, like, I've done that before. Like, Pokemon usually end up having hour-long episodes. But Pokemon's something I know and love. Or whatever, you know? Fuck, the A's can... I forgot the A's. I thought... For some reason, I thought it was a Koopa situation where, like, the A's would, I had to reload the save state. Cutting back to where I was. I think this is where we were. It's hard to tell. Yes, it's because the A's ruined my life. Look at this. This is absurd for a child to do. I guess speaking of that, something I wanted to talk about today is difficulty in games. Fuck. Because... Okay, so Pokemon... I saw someone do the usual debate of, like, Pokemon's not difficult. Pokemon... Like, Pokemon's really easy. To the point where all those challenge... I'm safe stating. All those challenge videos... Wait, what? Oh, I have to jump on the A. all those challenge videos that are like, can you beat Pokemon if the answer is always yes? The answer is, there's very few where the answer is not yes. It's yes 99% of the time. You can beat Pokemon with pretty much any Pokemon outside of like unknown, and even then, I jumped on that A, right? And even then, I feel like you could beat a Pokemon game with unknown. It's just one of those things that's like, it's just not hard. Pokemon is not hard at all, really. And when this is usually brought up, when it's usually like Pokemon's not hard, the thing that usually gets brought up that annoys me is like, it's a kid's game. It's not supposed to be hard because this is a kid's game, right? Like Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse game. Fuck, the Mickey Mouse. I'm not gonna cut until I get back. There's nothing even up there. It's just some health. I guess I do need the health. I'll do it again and I'll save state after I get the health. I landed on the A. I'm cutting back until I get the health. I'll see you guys in a minute. And we're back. But yeah, like, this is a kid's game. This Mickey Mouse game is a kid's game. It's for little kids, but it's still hard. It's pretty dang hard. But it's not, like, insane. You know, like, I think if I was a kid, I would probably be able to beat this game. Like, I would assume I would be able to. Nothing super insane. But I don't know. Like, kids' games can be difficult. Mario games can be difficult. Like, there's plenty of levels in, like, even the newer Mario games or whatever. Like, Mario Wonder had plenty of difficult levels. And if you're like, well, it's an RPG is the issue. Oh, I thought that was where we had to go. I'm cutting. There's, like, I think that's a car outside. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, we're back. There was just a bunch of loud cars outside. Or might not have been cars. It might have been like a weed whacker or something. I just didn't want to deal with that in the background this time. Because I think that happened last time too. And I'm like, I can't have every video from now on just be like this. Or whatever, multiples or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully this, like this, okay. Part of me was scared that that would kill me and not take me to a area. You know what I mean? But we're all good. There's a bunch of apples. I do need to get more of those. What was I talking about? Yeah, difficulty. I thought one of these would have a crystal. It doesn't. Let's save state here. I don't know, because Mario games are difficult sometimes. Like, Sonic games are difficult sometimes. These are kids' games. And if you're like... well, RPGs are more complex or whatever. More kids are probably better at platformers than they are RPGs. And it's like, sure, but the issue there is, like, the Mario RPGs exist. Boss time. I remember this boss being a bit wonky. Fuck. Okay, let me just start this boss over again. First hit, okay. The Mario RPGs exist. Paper Mario is challenging. That is also an RPG, a turn-based RPG that is aimed at kids. Kingdom Hearts is challenging. It's also an RPG that is... I don't want to say Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is aimed at kids. I think that is a fair thing to say. It is a child-friendly game. There's no sweat. There's dark themes that a kid probably wouldn't understand or something, but like... It's Disney. It's like Mickey Mouse shit. Like, it's, you know, you can play Kingdom Hearts as a kid and be fine. Or whatever. Kingdom Hearts is also a kid's game, and it's genuinely difficult. There's action RPGs that are difficult, and they're kid-themed, like, kid-targeted. There's turn-based ones. I don't think Pokemon really has an excuse as to why it is so easy. And even then, okay, and then you're like, another argument is Pokemon was never hard. Or whatever, unless you're a kid. And it's like, I feel that is also untrue. Like, I have issues with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in Gen 7. I died a few times in Gen 7. It surprised me. It wasn't absurd outside of the Mega... I never remember his name. Mega Necrozma fight. That's a little too hard. But, like, every other fight that I lost to I feel was perfectly fair. I lost to the last Guzma fight, and I was like in my 20s when I played that or whatever. Like Gen 4. People always talk about Gen 4 has a decent difficulty curve. It's decently hard. There are a few gyms and there are a few gyms and bosses that are genuinely difficult while not being absurd. I think that Pokemon just has no excuse for being as kind of way too easy as it is, because there are sprinkles of like more of this please, more of this challenge please, because it's weird. I don't think, because like I said, kids can do more than people anticipate. Like people think that all kids need like a Sesame Street game or whatever, and it's not, because there's plenty of games I played as a kid that were genuinely difficult. Ratchet and Clank, Spyro, Sonic games, Mario games, like even Pokemon. Like there is challenge in some of the old Pokemon or whatever. Like I don't mind if you don't think that Pokemon being piss easy is not an issue, because it's not really that big. Pokemon has, let me just put it like this, Pokemon has a lot more issues that need to be fixed before, like if you listed out all of Pokemon's issues right now and like level of severity, I think difficulty would be like one of the lower ones on that list. Like that should not be more of a priority than getting these fucking things to function. It's hard to hit this guy without getting hit, because he's only popping up for like a second. And every time I hit him, I also get hit. And I don't, like, this game's hitbox is kind of shit. But I don't know. I feel like without save states, this would be kind of egregious. I'm not taking that hit that early on. I'm sorry. I'm just trying, because you can't throw apples at his head. I need to try to, I'm going to use the first hit, because the first hit's kind of free, you know? So I'm going to see where I can hit. So I can hit like the nose section, but not anything else. That was actually a good hit. I missed that hit, but it doesn't matter. I don't know how many hits this guy takes. Like I would assume, normally I would say 3, but I mean, I don't think any of the bosses so far have taken 3 hits. How did I get hit there? I don't have an alternate save state slot, so I don't want to risk like save stating in a position where I can't win, you know what I mean? It didn't go all the way. Fuck! I feel like that should have counted as a hit or whatever. Am I gonna cut until I beat this? I don't want to cut for a boss, but I mean, we're 45 minutes in. We are nearing the end of the game, because I think this is the penultimate boss. I'm gonna, if I don't make it this time, I'm cutting until I figure something out, because I don't know what's going on. You know, because this is, I feel like there's got to be something I'm missing here, because I can barely hit this guy without getting hit, no matter where I hit him at. I feel like those I'm never gonna hit, when he does like the extendo necky thing. I mean, I guess that's fair. Okay. I am actually gonna save state here. It's probably a mistake. Okay. Save stating after every hit now, because I apparently need that. Okay. I wonder if it is fixed, like the pattern that they do. I know the first one obviously is fixed. Fuck. I know the first one's obviously fixed. No, I guess not, because I save stated when I save stated he did the extendo neck thing, not the arch neck thing. You know what I mean? Dude, I'm angry. Okay. I'm not angry. I'm not actually angry. I don't really get. I talked about this before. I'm not really an angry gamer. I'm a sad gamer. Like, I'm not the type that's like, this game sucks. Fuck the people who made it. I'm so mad. I'm more so like, I'm sad that I can't beat this. Isn't there one like, we're mostly done, right? I think there's only one level, maybe two left. And I think one of those levels is just the final boss. So I think there's only one quote-unquote actual level left, if anything. Sorry, cleared my throat a bit. I forgot how long it takes me to get to the... Okay, this is it, the final area. I don't know if this is an actual level or if it's just... I think it's an actual level. Yeah, it's an actual level. I remember this. Also, I've said it before in multiple other games. Fuck games that don't heal you in between levels. Like, at least in between worlds heal me, you know? Like, I get not healing me for every screen or whatever. Taking that hit was worthless. Nice. We're almost done. I think this is the final level, so... I don't know, like, I think difficulty is apparently, like, the hardest thing to get right. Especially in, like, ROM hacks and fan games. Because you're playing it as a person who's probably, like, if you're making a Mario World ROM hack or a Pokemon ROM hack, you've probably played a fuckload of those games. You probably have played a lot of Pokemon or a lot of Mario World. So you know, you have more of a knowledge of, like, tricks. And you're inherently better at the game. Whoops. I have no idea if that popped out. But I accidentally clicked save state as instead of save state. Okay. I remember getting hit by these was weird, like, the patterns are weird or whatever. Aww. And I think oh no, okay. I'm like, I just complained about the save state thing, and I'm like, oof, I don't know, guys. I think I just saved, I don't know when the last time I save stated was. Okay, so when I actually tried to be careful. What? How did I make it the first time? Oh, I waited for this to go down. And then as it was going up, I went. That's the thing with me. I don't usually take things... I either don't take things slow enough, or I take things way too slow. Where, like... I either go unbelievably fast and rapid fire through everything, or I go so unbelievably slow that I'm in levels for, like, way longer than they could have possibly intended for me to be. How many of those do... Oh, I don't have any items left. I wasted it. I wasted it. What? What? You saw me jump on... Can I not jump on those enemies? You saw me jump on them earlier, right? Because I might be crazy, but I think I jumped on knights earlier. Fuck. I thought if you waited a second and then jumped, you would be fine. So these work. Fuck. Okay, you can jump on them. Why didn't it work before? Oh, that's poison. I thought that was just water. I thought that was just water. Oh. And then I can get through this, and then I would have made it. I would have made that if I didn't, you know, suck. Wait for it to go up. Next one comes down. Jump over it. You can make that. Okay. Jump over it. The others don't fall. Okay. That's what I was trying to do the other 7 times. Save state? Okay. I don't think you can jump on this black ball. But I think you can, like, you just have to jump over it. Or whatever. Now I know there's poison, so I know that... I don't know if you heard me mash the jump button, but I mashed that jump button. Best believe it, my dude. Yeah, I'm open-minded to doing this more in the future. Like, the reason I haven't done many one-offs is because there isn't any. There's not that many games that I can confidently say I can beat... What? I get what they were going for with that, but that's weird. I get they were going for, like, you're flattened, so you're, like, flowing around like paper or whatever, but that's not a weird... That's a weird way to convey that. I don't know, there's just not that many games that I feel like I can beat in about an hour or less, give or take. Like, I don't know. I think I'm spent on them, but outside of Mega, I can usually beat Mega Mans as one-offs, but I care about Mega Man too much to make them one-offs. Like, am I stuck? Okay, so I can do this, but if I didn't have any candles, I might be fucked anyway. Am I? Okay. I think I can make that. I'm like, I was worried because I'm like, wait, am I stuck? Okay, there we go. Well, I'm scared now, so I'm going to save state because I don't want to do that again. Not save state as. Save state. Does anybody even use save state as? Like, I'm sure some people do for, like... It's probably more useful for challenge runs where you have to keep track of, like... Okay, in this save state, I did X. Okay. If you use save state as in your emulation Let's Playthroughs... I almost said Let's Plays, as if you guys all Let's Play or something. If you guys use them, tell me what for. I believe we're at the end of the level. Like, I think this is close to the end of the level. Swear jumping on these guys is wonky as hell. Save stating just in case. You never know what shit can happen. I almost said Maleficent because I'm Kingdom Hearts brained. It's not Maleficent. Their name is like, I don't even remember. It's like Miserable. Like, it's obviously a pun on miserable. But I don't think it's pronounced that way. I think it's pronounced like Miserable. There's the exit. We did it. Final boss, I think. Yep. I don't think it's an actual level. I think it's just, yeah, final boss. I think. I could be wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm forgetful. Oh god, it's one of these. I remember this. It's like a weird, more subdued version of the not more subdued, but like less, more realistic. I don't know. It's trying to do the Mario thing with a sound effect, like one right path to go of these three or whatever, but it's doing it in a way that's like not less fantastical, I guess. Because in Mario, it was just like there was no explanation. You were just going in a loop if you went the wrong way. I don't understand the point of that area because that's just like, I don't want to say it's impossible to die, but you know, it's not, it just feels weird to have like a level. Again, I feel like they ran out of time or ran out of space or something or whatever. I remember this. Also, this is like the third game I've Let's Played recently that has a clock tower in it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I thought this was a... Okay, I made it. I don't know why I thought that was a moving platform, so I was like constantly jumping on the platform where those slammy down weights, they probably have a name. Slammy down, but I'm going to call them slammy down weights because that's a funny name. And they probably have a boring name in real life. Call them slammy down weights. Even though in real life I don't think they would... I don't think they're weight, like, you know, I don't know, I'm being stupid. Yeah, they ripped off Castlevania by having a clock tower level be towards the end of the game. I can't believe they would do this. And then Kingdom Hearts ripped this off, which ripped Castlevania off. Is there no decency in this goddamn community of video game creation? I deserve that. Because I deserve the extra health that I missed out on because I didn't check there. I did that on purpose to trick you guys into thinking... I did that on purpose to trick the people who played this game a million times and know that that's there inherently into thinking that I'm an idiot, when in actuality, I'm an idiot. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know how I made that the first time. I'm just being stupid because I'm being impatient. Because I'm like, I want to get back to where we were. And it's like, you could just be patient, you motherfucker. You weren't that far away from it or whatever. Well, now I am. I'm at the start of the level, basically. Are those ever going to come back? I'm cutting back to where we were. I'm going to assume this is where we were. Or at least close to where we were, because I think that's the case. But, like, it's hard to remember these things. Yep, that's where we were. I remember that's exactly what happened last time. What? I thought I save stated. Cutting back. Okay, guys, this time I pressed the save state button. You can probably see it in the corner right there. I jumped. It eats your jumps, I think. You know, it's the kind of thing where, like, you jump on it, but it's like you're moving so fast on it that it kind of eats your jumps. I'm going to save state here while I have full health. Okay. What hit me? I don't know what hit me, but whatever. We're at the end of the level. I think. We're towards the end, at least. Okay. And then there's the exit. Fuck off. Final boss time. Kind of. I remember this guy being a bit tricky. I've had to deal... I think I had to deal with a boss that was like this on the channel recently, right? Or was it in personal time? Where, like, you have to wait for him to attack you to have an opening. Okay. Fuck. That's on. There, you can just, like, I think combo him a bunch. Like, I think there is a way to just, like... Okay. God, I should not allow myself to get hit twice there. Okay. One hit. And I didn't even get hit myself. Fuck. That's fine. There's that. I don't know how many hits it takes. Fuck. I didn't think he would jump forward for some reason. I don't know why I didn't think that. It's whatever. Okay. Fuck. There's that. Another hit. He's gonna jump, I think. Is that it? No, there's more hits. What? How did that not count? How did that not count? God, the hitboxes. I remember that the, God damn it. The remake of this game, from what I played, it's weird because it's not a remake. It's like a weird alternate version. Like, it's reimagining it as a 3D platformer that's inspired by linear platformers. And I remember it just being very weird to me. Okay. Can they die, please? Fuck, he did a little hop and it... This is so fucking hard. What the hell? This is like... I can't not get hit by that because it's so slow. Meaning that, like, Mickey's reaction time, I guess, is so slow. Like, I jumped and then Mickey didn't jump until after the dude swung his sword and hit me. Or whatever. You have like a second to jump. Okay. There's 2 hits. I would not survive growing up in the well, I would assume in an alternate universe where I grew up in the Super Nintendo era or whatever, and this was the norm. I would probably be much better at video games. Do I cut? Because we've been on this guy for multiple minutes now, right? Like 3 or 4 minutes. If I don't make it this time, I'm cutting until I get somewhere. Okay. Because, like, this shouldn't be that hard. Like, it should just be this. Or whatever. Like, you should be able to... That's the hard part, is you can land in a shitty place. Fuck! Cutting until I get it. I've been here for so fucking long. I think I'm getting somewhere. I think I only have a few hits left, and I have, like, 2 hits left for me. There we go. God, that took me ages. Time for the final boss. I remember this boss not being that bad. Okay, we're almost done. Part of me was scared that this wouldn't be longer than the other two. If this was over like an hour and a half, I probably would have split this into 2 or something, but I don't like splitting Let's Plays into 2 because then it would be weird. I don't know. It wouldn't be a one-off anymore. Again, I feel like they wanted more levels than they were allowed to do or had time to do. Because it was just weird that we got, I think, 2 or 3 of the gems in one level or something. Final boss time. I remember this boss being weirdly easy, but I'm afraid that me saying that is going to make it unbelievably hard. I forgot that they don't heal you for the final boss either. I feel like they should have at least done that. Fuck. Wait, I can just die, right? Haha. I die on purpose. That way I can come back with not full health still. You come back at the health that you had when you were at the start of the level. Why? Why would you do that? I think she's always going to be on the left. Like, it's the same... Oh, no, I guess not. Okay. Now I know that she's... I thought you had less time to hit her than you actually do. Fuck. This one seems the easiest. I don't know how many times I have to hit her, but I think we're doing okay. Let's save state. Okay, that's 3 hits, 4 hits. I don't know how many. I remember this boss fight's really underwhelming. Fuck. When I was younger, for some reason, I did think that she was Maleficent. I don't know why. I thought this was like a canonical fuck. A canonical fuck. Would you fuck... Would you fuck Mizrabel canonically? Fuck. Okay, you can't hit her from below like that. It's fine, I just fell. Okay. One of these days, I'm curious, have I done a Let's Play where I beat the game without using a single save state? I don't think I have. I think I've used used save states in every Let's Play I've done. At some point that's gonna change. Oh. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's legitimately it. I think I win. Yeah, okay. That was Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. A really short game. It's still the longest of the 3 games I did, I think, because I think Tiny Toons was an hour and 1 minute. I think Aladdin was like an hour and 5, and this is going to be longer than that. Do I have to do anything, or is it just cutscene? Cutscene. The bad guy's taking us somewhere. The bad guy's taking us somewhere. We need to get out of here. We're captured. No. That was Mickey Mouse's Castle of Illusion, or Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, or something. I don't know the name of these games. It's good. It's a bit wonky. The hitboxes are kind of shit. But I mean, like, it's still a good game that's held up decently well or whatever. I'd say give it a try. I don't know how hard it is without save states. I don't think I've ever beaten this game without save states. But I mean, it's still a good game. I'd recommend it. But that was the last of the short retro games I'm doing at the end of this year. Next week should be something Christmas stuff. I don't know if I'm doing another random Itch.io Christmas, or if I'm doing like a Christmas ROM hack, or if I'm doing nothing and taking a week off. Who knows? We'll see how I feel at the time. Because right now it's November 7th, and this is going out like December something. I don't know. I don't think there's a... I was going to say, in case this is the last video of the year, but even if I did take next week off, I would still do the ranking every game I beat this year. So there's no way this is the last video this year. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which is possibly Christmas stuff, possibly ranking every game I beat in 2025. I'll see you guys then.